We break net now to bring you live to the front with senior war correspondent Uncle Heavy.
We've just landed with the 77th Shitposters Battalion on what the Anons are calling Big K. It's an ugly threat, a shill threat, a threat hostile to life.
In the time we've been offline, the inevitable conflict over the use of AI has only been escalating on all sides. 4chan's poll board drew first blood with waves of Taylor Swift AI porn flooding onto the internet. Luddites who refused to believe AI image gen was real were being smacked in the face with pictures of America's biggest literally who getting blown out by Oscar the Grouch. This was such a shitstorm that you even had the political talking heads up to the very top wringing their hands about it. More recently, the absolute lunatics of Poll launched Didnif AI operation, with a group of maybe 4 guys causing a social media firestorm that even made it onto normie news sites by taking pictures of women online, using Stable Diffusion to put more clothes on them or give them like a baby or something, then sending the pictures on Twitter to those women. Just about everybody took the bait in a big way, as you can imagine. The late George Carlin was at the center of a supposed AI conspiracy. A comedy podcast created what they claimed was an AI-generated George Carlin comedy special, and had it performed on YouTube either by someone doing an impression or maybe an AI voice changer. This was immediately jumped on by the Carlin estate, who sued and quickly reached an out-of-court settlement. I mean, all of that should be fair use and parody, but whatever. Look, I try to leave speculation to the editorials, but seeing as Uncle Heavy is under the weather, come on. This has got to be a setup. No AI wrote that script, and an AI probably didn't even perform it. Sounds more like someone's trying to lay the foundations for future legal attacks, but hey, that's crazy talk. OpenAI landed in hot water for supposedly infringing on Scarlett Johansson's rights for a voice assistant program. So the legend goes, they approached her to use her voice, then the deal fell through. But the voice they ended up demonstrating sounds similar to her, according to her. Could it be? Sure, it wouldn't be that hard. Anybody could do it. Seems like a real weird mistake to make when it costs nothing to alter an AI voice. It's hard to say how you'd prove a voice was stolen anyways. The legal situation here is beyond opaque, but hey, the sky's the limit when you can just make up the law as you go along. I'm sure these crazy kids will figure it all out. God, we've got comedians pretending to be AI, we've got DC Comics pretending to be a real company. The current run of Batman, and most prominently Batman 143, written by Chip Zdarsky, Chip, the great Chip, and doodled by, much beloved by IGN and the Eisner Awards, Andrea Sorrentino, and Gus Pepe Canoli, nobody cares, has been accused of using AI art throughout its pages. And looking at it, yeah, I can believe it. We all knew this was coming. And come on, we all know it's not an isolated incident. Unfortunately for legacy comics manufacturers, the only people still reading their products are exclusively the sorts of people who rend their garments over the use of AI. Also, come the fuck on. You've got artists on staff. You couldn't pay someone $15 to touch your shit up before it hit the stands? What, are the artists actually dead? Come on, Chip. You can tell me. Let's see, was there anything else? Oh, right. Biden issued an executive order demanding that all AI everywhere be made completely safe from everything bad forever, as well as the sun in a china cup, the north wind in a bag, and a bunch of other totally reasonable goals. Well, that's it for this week, and you will see me next week. Thank you all for sticking around for your only reliable source of information. This is Fuse, signing off. We're back, baby.
I'll practice my karate on the men's